Hi Leo, this will be your second half of October video, so we'll go ahead and get started. Sorry about my lighting and stuff, and well, not that it's ever that great, but I'm traveling. I'm on my way to Georgia to go visit my mom for a little bit, so I'm in a weird motel room. So, okay. All right, so here we go. So first we're going to look at relationships and couples and that sort of thing. Then we'll briefly look at singles, and then after that we'll look at career and the workplace and that sort of thing. So we'll go ahead and get started with Leo for second half of October. And we're going to look at who you're dealing in love with right now. So I want to see where they're at first, and then we'll put down your cards. Okay, so show me. Also, I talk to myself a little bit when I shuffle and things like that. If I mumble, it's nothing important. You know, I will speak clearly about the cards. Okay, all right. Okay, Leo, show me who they are dealing with in love, please. Where are they at? Give me 3 cards for where this person that Leo's dealing with, and 2 cards for how they truly feel about Leo. And okay, all right, here we go. Leo, please. Okay, here we go. Interesting. Okay, interesting. Tower at the bottom. All right. Tower card at the bottom for their energy, but man, they are holding on to Leo. All right, so, and the star card is not far behind for them either. But yeah, there's a little issue here. So let me put down your cards real quick and see how you guys play off each other here. Okay, show me Leo, please. Where's Leo in this? Leo. Leo's cards, please. Same layout. Truly. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's what I had a feeling. Okay. All right. So this has a little third-party stuff kind of written on it, but actually more on your end, Leo. Okay. So, I mean, this can be switched around, you know, but this does, I mean, the stuff that came out more in your, like, I feel like they're still around, though. Okay, so here's the deal. On their side, they have the Knight of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the Hermit card. So there we go. So it's, to me, this looks like the 3 stages of grief, or I'm sure there's more than that, but I don't know what the saying is, but that's kind of the way I feel with this for their energy. Like at first they were like kind of like trying to find out the truth, and then they found out the truth or something like that, and they were angry. So they were angry with you. Then they were like, you know, oh, you know, they're devastation mode, you know, kind of upset and going inside, kind of weeping inside, if you will, you know, grieving, you know, that sort of thing. And then like their wisdom is kicking in, you know, so now they're like looking at their behavior and of this and kind of, you know, realizing what, you know, how they were acting, you know, but starting to gain like a little bit more wisdom about the situation. So how they feel towards you. I mean, I have the Ace of Wands here. So that's, I mean, they're very passionate about you, Leo. So, I mean, you know, Ace of Wands, absolutely. So it feels like they want a new start. Okay. So the thing is, I think they might have had like a little issue too, you know, with maybe third party. I think you seem to as well, but they might have in the past. That could be, or they just kind of regret. They regret something that that they didn't give to you, you know. So if they weren't involved in a third party situation or anything like that, then I think it's more that they do have this passion for you and things, and they want to like start that again, you know, because I think that they might realize that, you know, they do love you, but they maybe just didn't do enough, or they didn't do things right, or, you know, or they acted badly, you know, with some of this other stuff, you know, too. So that could be. Now, the outcome card is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a good card. It's about, you know, hope for the future, and usually typically means good things coming in the future also. This deck is a little different. You know, it's like it's like sending messages out and hoping for a return. You know, like when you send the is it the pigeons out, you know, with the little notes on them, you know, and you hope for them to come back. You know, that's kind of what I feel with this. Like it's like they want their passion reciprocated, you know, and their messages, you know, whatever they might be trying to communicate to you, they want it reciprocated and for the future is what it looks like. For your cards, you have the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. So, you know, I feel like what happened here is that you kind of just didn't see where this was going, you know, like this relationship. It's maybe that's what they regret. You know, maybe they weren't clear. Maybe they just kind of sat on their ass. I don't, you know, I don't know, you know, or maybe they didn't show enough passion or whatever it may be. And I think, you know, you were kind of like way down with us. Like, you know, this is, you know, we've been doing this a long time. Where are we going? You know, I don't really have a sense of where we're going. And then maybe somebody else came along that kind of struck, you know, your interest. The Seven of Swords is a card of kind of cheating around a little bit, you know, maybe not fully, you know, maybe just kind of flirting, who knows, you know, that sort of deal, you know, whatever. It doesn't even have to be that. It could be other stuff too. Because what it could be is maybe just tiptoeing around it. You know, maybe you didn't cheat or you didn't do this or that or whatever, but you sort of like cheated to yourself, like kind of lied to yourself, like kind of tiptoed around the fact that, you know, you can't even see where you're going with this person anymore. So in a sense, you were kind of lying to yourself, you know, with this. But I truly do believe that you want balance in this relationship. You know, you want things to get like on a good level and things. With the Six of Pentacles, also it could be like, you know, maybe there's kids involved too. And for the sake of that, you know, you kind of want to, you know, get that, get everything kind of back into balance sort of deal. But how you feel towards your significant other or whoever you're dealing with is, you know, it's a little weird. You've got the Queen of Swords and you've got the Four of Wands. So the Queen of Swords, I mean, she can cut people out, you know, and be very blunt and kind of, you know, be very bold about that. So, and the Four of Wands is good. I mean, it's a marriage card. It's a higher commitment card. So, but it's very contradictory because the Queen of Swords isn't really the like warm, giving, loving, you know, person that is, you know, typically with like the Four of Wands, which is like commitment and being in love with each other and things like that. And your outcome is the Fool card. So it's like you could be off on some adventure. Let me check the Queen of Swords here. The other thing about the Queen of Swords too is sometimes, and this is a little worrisome because sometimes the Queen of Swords is known for the card of like a woman or, you know, I mean, it could be a man, whatever, but, you know, this deck is pretty clear who the women and men are. But, you know, it could be where the Queen of Swords sometimes wears a false mask. Okay, so it could be in this sense that you feel like maybe you're wearing a false mask with this you know, this marriage or this commitment or something like that. And that kind of plays into that other stuff I was talking about, you know, where you're kind of like tiptoeing and around like the real issue, like where the hell is this going, you know? And so sometimes that can be too. So that's something to consider. But let me see if I can get one more card on the Queen of Swords. And then she may just bluntly want to end something, you know, because she, you know, sometimes, you know, that's the ending. You know, she can want to end a marriage. But I don't see any other indications of that. So I don't think that's it. I think she just wants the truth more than anything else. I think she just wants the truth. The Queen of Swords here for Leo. Okay, all right. Judgment is here. Six of Cups and Ten of Cups. Yeah, okay, so I think it's more about that. I think it's more, too, that you really just want the truth about everything. You want, you know, it's like you want facts, you want things, you know, it's like you feel like you guys have this recipe, you know, this possibility, you know, to exercise better judgment. You know, this is a judgment card too. So it's, you know, it's about like making the right judgment call and things like that. And the Queen of Swords would be more likely to do that, just maybe in a little harsher kind of way. So it has something to do with this marriage, you know, and it's either calling for them to use better judgment, calling for yourself to use higher judgment, or it's, you know, just the fact that you just want the truth, you know, so that you can make your judgment about the marriage, okay, or higher commitment. It doesn't have to be marriage, you know, just whatever your relationship is. Okay, so, and again, I feel like there's like kids involved in this too. The Fool card, what is the Fool card here for, please? What is the Fool card for Leo? It could be you just too, like not wanting to take any more crap and wanting to, yeah, I think you might just want to go. You might want to go like on a little adventure or go get some time to yourself or whatever. But this isn't like a trip to the day spa. This is like going somewhere. You know, it's kind of like moving or moving on. Yeah, interesting. Could be literally moving also. But I kind of get the sense a little bit more now that I'm looking at this, that this Queen of Swords is just a little bit more like kind of kick ass, like in the sense of, you know, tell me what's up, you know, like very straight and direct, you know, because we need to figure this out. You know, that's kind of what I think. And I think if you don't get that, you know, with this Fool card and Chariot, you could be on your way. Although they have a good outcome too, so maybe you guys are going somewhere together to work this stuff out. That could be too. Let me see. Let me put a card down for both of you guys. So show me Leo and their who they're dealing with in love. Show me one card that represents the both of them together at this juncture in time for this second half of October. The outcome of this, please. Okay. Okay, the Magician. All right, so the ingredients are there. I feel like somebody is really kind of moving away though, or, you know, like literally, you know, maybe taking a trip, you know, just to kind of gather their thoughts about things. That could be too, but it could be metaphoric, you know, like just moving away from something that's just not healthy right now. And I do feel third party with this too. So yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. But yeah, with the Magician card, as you, both of your overall energies, I believe like you guys both are trying to manipulate like, you know, a better outcome. All right. So whether or not one of those people, you know, because it could be that you're dealing with a manipulator, or it could be that you guys are both trying to, but not in a evil way, but you're trying both to manipulate like a better outcome, you know, with this, like manifestation, that sort of thing. You know, I mean, they're pretty positive cards for your ending cards, your outcome cards. But everything that's going on is like a little heavy and, you know, that sort of thing. So just remember, you do have positive cards, whichever direction you go. I really feel like this is necessary, you know, this trip, this sort of like taking this leap of faith and going and whatever it is that you're trying to do, you know, and just go somewhere for a little bit. If, you know, that's going to resonate to some of you, not everybody, but it really looks like a trip to me, you know, of going somewhere. So I think that's going to be helpful. So, okay, I'm going to leave it there for you guys, Leo, and take a look at singles, Leo single Leos. All right, single Leos. What is up with the single Leos? Single Leos. Single Leos puts highest numbers for single Leos for the second half of October. Second half of October. Okay. Okay. All right. Ooh, okay. All right. So not anything too eventful at this point. Looks like maybe some other stuff coming in, maybe more towards the beginning of November. Right now, I don't see being, your outcome card is the Four of Cups. So it's an offer, but it's just like one I don't think you're that enthused with, you know, quite frankly. I think you're sort of over it, or you're just not into them or something like that. I feel like this person comes on too much, you know, just it's like a little too much for you. Definitely air sign energy here too. angry a little bit. I'm like, I just don't feel it's healthy, kind of thing. And I think you're wise to be in this mode of sort of, I don't know, kind of deal. You have the Eight of Swords, you have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like they stress you out more than, like, there's no, like, love cards here. So, and you're not that enthused about it anyway. It's kind of more like settling, so I don't see anything, like, really good coming from that. You do have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, but with the Devil card behind. So this could be a Capricorn, possibly making some sort of, gesture towards you. That could be, but it might stall out a little bit, and that would not surprise me with a Capricorn. Okay. Love Capricorns, but hey, just saying. You do have the Ace of Cups too, so that's good. That's like a pretty, that could be a reuniting with someone, or just it's a very, powerful type of love feelings. Yeah, a little bit of a, not so great energy, a little moping around kind of thing. You got the Knight of Pentacles coming in. I mean, you've got some other good cards. So it looks like November might be a little bit more interesting, quite frankly, but it's like right now, Ace of Cups is good. I mean, I like that. Ace of Cups is good. Devil card doesn't scare me too much. I mean, it could be somebody that you've known from the past that's like, ugh, you just can't, like, let go of them kind of thing, I don't know. But I mean, it's not bad, but for now, yeah, pretty non-eventful with, these cards. So, okay. All right, career. We'll look at career and workplace and those sort of things for Leo. Career, workplace. All right. For Leo, career, work environment, finances, those types of things. Highest and clearest for Leos watching this video, please, for the second half of October. Highest regarding career. Career for Leos. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Good. Okay, awesome. All right. I got a little scary there. Saw the Tower card. I don't know. Okay. Outcome cards, fantastic, good card. So, and there's definitely an offer here for those of you looking for work, so that is good too. So, all right, so we have the Magician and the Three of Wands right in the center. So the two killer cards, those are awesome. So, and with your outcome card, this is looking really good. So I figure, the way to look at this is like you're killing it, in a sense. It's like, what you need to do. You have a vision for the future, and, you're going to go for it. You're going to start working on it, and it'll pay off in the long run. This is my typical 3-month card too. So I feel like, for some of you who have been working on your manifestation techniques, or others of you who maybe are just trying to, work on a business for yourself or something like that. I feel like 3 months is like kind of a key thing for you, but that's not this, this reading is for the second half of October, and your outcome card is very good. So, I think, what happens here is, with the Queen of Wands at the very bottom, the foundation of this reading, Queen of Wands, fire sign, creative energy, passionate, she's smart, she's intelligent, all of those things. And it's like, I feel like this is like the precipice of like something, but you kind of don't know what it is yet, and then this Knight of Pentacles comes in, because at the top we have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords it's kind of like not much going on, but the cool thing about the Four of Swords is it's also got a very, like a deeper metaphysical meaning of going into meditation. So for those of you that, maybe aren't, like, you feel like something, but you kind of can't get it, if you have that kind of feeling, then this would be an excellent time to enter into, and there's tons of videos on YouTube, just, use your judgment and pick ones that, seem right, that aren't like brainwashing you. And it's like meditation, it seems like brings your answer, because you have this breakthrough. The Tower, that's a big card, and I don't want to, over, sell it or whatever, but I mean, Tower card, it just seems like there's some sort of communications that will start flowing from this. Just take a break, just take a break. That's all I say. The information, well, it's like your Uranus, it'll come to you like a lightning bolt. All right. Now, you're still a little confused with some stuff, or maybe there's just a highly competitive field that you're in. Okay, with the 5, a little challenging, no doubt about that. Maybe highly competitive. Who knows? Could be a bunch of people working on something and nobody's getting it done, and it could be a lot of different things. You do have the Knight of Pentacles coming in, though. It's a very solid offer, and this is coming to you. All right, somebody is offering you this. So the Knight of Pentacles is a good card. It's got like a lot of potential. It's a little slow, so it's not like they're just handing you $1 million check, but it's like it's on its way to building into $1 million check. You know what I'm saying? It's a slow progression, but it's good and you can count on it. It's reliable. Your outcome card is the Sun card. So I really, 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 really like that. Let's see. Too many cards. All right, Tower card. Yeah, okay. So the Tower card, I just put a clarifier on it, is the Star card. So like I said, I think this is imperative. Your foundation is the Queen of Wands, but what's really going on with this is it's about taking a break, going inside, really getting in touch, like not forcing it. Actually, I shouldn't say that. It's like kind of letting things go. It's instead of being full of like all 50 million ideas, like really do what you can to kind of slow down and just kind of take your brain away from everything and let that information come to you. So definitely check out some vids or something on YouTube. I think I got some in my favorites. I don't know, maybe, I don't know, I'll have to check. But the Tower card with the Star card, this is something. It's like a lightning flash, and it's going to be like, oh, and it's going to be good. So I love it. The Sun card is your outcome. Really good read for you guys, Leo. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm not going to mess up that. All right, we got enough cards on that. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. If so, likes is appreciated, and comments. I read all the comments all the time. And if you haven't subscribed, that always helps my channel too. If you feel free to, if you'd like to. And have a great rest of the month. I'll see you guys in November. All right, Leos. All right, thanks. Bye.